Hi, this is Neil Son Dynasty, coming to you live from the basement. Buy some silver, some platinum. Like, share, and subscribe. Be kind, helpful, and grateful at all times. It'll help. And here's a financial report on 5 supposedly large companies decoupling from the New York Stock Exchange, pulling the plug. You can't have any, but it's okay. They're all state Chinese CCP-run companies, and they shouldn't be there anyhow, in my opinion. Here they are, and everything else about it.
Threats and missiles, China has escalated its economic war with the US. Major Chinese companies have decided to pull out of the US. 5 big businesses will delist from Wall Street. PetroChina, China Life Insurance Company, Sinopec Shanghai Petrochemical, Aluminium Corporation of China, and China Petroleum and Chemical Corporation. All of these companies are state-owned, meaning the Chinese state runs them, and they're massive. Taken together, these 5 companies are worth well over $300 billion. So if you're an investor, chances are you'll be motivated to buy their shares. Now you won't be able to because these 5 companies are leaving American stock exchanges. You may ask why, and I'll tell you it's the tussle between Beijing and Washington, D.C. The U.S. wanted to audit Chinese companies as per American rules. It wanted U.S. inspectors to check the financial audits of Chinese companies every 3 years, but China refused. And this, by the way, is not a new dispute. It began 2 decades ago, so no immediate trigger, at least on this count. In fact, reports say the 2 sides were trying to settle the differences. Then one day China decided to pull the plug. What happened? Did they run out of patience, or is this retaliation? Experts say China is hitting back at the US. This is about Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan, and China is striking at US markets. It's not surprising. They've been working on a decoupling plan for a while now. The US, remember, has intensified the scrutiny of Chinese businesses, just like India has. The US has also kicked out some Chinese companies. This was during the Trump presidency. China Mobile, China Telecom, and China Unicom left the New York Stock Exchange. They allegedly have business links with the Chinese military, so the US saw them as a security threat. They were asked to go. And since then, the US has put more Chinese companies under the scanner. We're talking about at least 300 businesses, 300 Chinese businesses. Their combined worth is over $2.4 trillion. On this list is Alibaba, the biggest Chinese name in e-commerce, also one of the biggest success stories from China. Alibaba listed in the US back in 2014. The company made history that day. It raised $25 billion from American markets. It was the biggest IPO in US history then. Jack Ma was in New York for the listing. He was greeted like a superstar, mobbed by reporters. Some traders even wore an orange hoodie to welcome him. Orange is, of course, the brand color of Alibaba. And that was then, 2014. Today's Alibaba is suffering a crackdown in China, and it is under investigation in the US. The Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, is America's stock market regulator. Last month, it added Alibaba to the list of companies that could be delisted. And this was a threat. Basically, the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, is telling Alibaba, show us your books or leave America. And Alibaba seems to be preparing for the inevitable, the exit. They're seeking a listing in Hong Kong now, meaning Alibaba shares could be traded from Hong Kong. In fact, that's a route that a lot of Chinese companies could take. Effectively, that could mean coming home to China, decoupling of Chinese businesses from American markets. It was.
Anyhow, I know you guys are saying, oh my God. The only thing is, see, those companies, they need to be decoupled. Because that 2.4 trillion, that's fake. It's not there. The CCP is looking to attack us economically in every other way. And one way they're going to do it is throw up false numbers, making us believe they're bigger than they are. So when they collapse, it hurts us more. It's economic warfare. You have to understand that during your finance. And I know in economy classes, they don't teach economic warfare. So it's a new thing for everybody. So when you're looking at finances and looking at investing, think about economic warfare and who wants to destroy us, and try not to invest in them. Have a good day.